the fact that we just had the Oscars. Oh my God, we didn't even talk about the Oscars.
No, we didn't. We never. I was thinking you could have done that last week, actually, couldn't you? You had an
Yeah, we
Oscar
could have.
thing, but never mind.
Okay, Sean, I'll tell you, this is the fact that A, we just forgot it was the Oscars, and B, the fact
Yeah.
that we didn't talk about it last week because we forgot that the Oscars were happening after the show. None of us know about it. It tells you its own story.
Yeah.
Know about what the Oscars mean to us.
It tells you its own story. It tells you a story. And all I would say is, okay, obviously, Everything Everywhere All at Once was the big winner. It was the big winner. Sharon, did you ever watch that?
I never got to see it. No, never got around to seeing it.
It's now on Amazon Prime, by the way. If you wanted to watch it, if you have a Prime subscription, Everything Everywhere All at Once is now on Amazon Prime. But I remember when we watched it. I think consensus were it's inventive. They throw a lot of stuff at the screen. But Sean, both you and I, after all, were like, but come on, give it a rest and just give me a story to carry on with. And I think both of us said that it was good. It ends up in a good place, but we didn't think it quite hung together that well.
Yeah.
So
I think the Oscars was very political. That's
the thing. That's the thing I like about. I think about the Oscars. So Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's a lot about that film that I like. However, Best Picture, I'm not sure.
I know.
I think best. I'm going to be honest with you. Best Picture, I'm not sure. Best Actress, I'm not sure. Best Supporting Actress, I'm definitely not sure because I don't think Jamie Lee Curtis had much to do in the film. No. and I was kind of, but then again, I know. Let me put it this way: Judi Dench won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for being on screen for 8 minutes. I think that Jamie Lee Curtis does less. Like I quibbled less with Judi Dench's performance of Dench's Oscar than I do with Jamie Lee Curtis's Oscar. I think if anybody from that film, it should have been gone to Stephanie Sue, who plays the daughter, because I thought that she was
definitely I know you mean. But anyway,
so there's all these things, and I feel like almost like sometimes Hollywood does this whole thing where it's almost like the story of the film that they gave the awards to for them was more important than the film they were awarding. So, so for them, when you talk about it being political, it's kind of like, oh look, this is why it seems to my head. It's like, look, we have given a Best Actress Oscar to an Asian woman. We're not racist. That's it. We cannot carry on for the next 20 years not giving them any roles whatsoever because 20 years ago we gave an Asian woman an Oscar.
That's it. Yeah,
and there's this feeling about it with me with that. I think. The director Oscar, because I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is a very well directed film. The fact that there's just so much stuff going on, the director still managed to pull together a film out of all the nonsense that was going on in that film, I think is really, really impressive. So that's the one I probably quibble with the least. But the other, because it's voted for and everything like that, and you know that the Oscars, there's been the Oscars so white controversy over the last couple of hours, and there's just things about it like Ke Huy Quan. They love that story about the fact that he was in an Indiana Jones film as a kid, and then he went away from Hollywood because he didn't think anybody would hire him, and he couldn't find the roles, and then he's come back. And so I feel like it was more about the stories around the films that they awarded than it was about the films themselves. And I think that's all I have to say about the Oscars, really. I'm really happy for everybody who got them. I think Michelle Yeoh is amazing. I think everybody is great. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is almost as if they were awarding her for, you have been Hollywood royalty for years and we've never given you anything. Have an Oscar. But the performance itself doesn't do anything for me.
I didn't actually watch any of the television of coverage of the Oscars, nor have I seen anything online. So do we know, just to ask maybe it's an obvious question, did Will Smith still present the Best Actor Oscar
no.
This year's winner?
No, but Will Smith has been banned for the Oscars for 10 years.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure because I haven't really followed it other than I'm aware of the kerfuffle, but I wasn't sure what the consequences were. So as a consequence, someone else presented the Best Actor Oscar, or the Best Actress Oscar, presumably, because it's the Best Actor normally presents the Best Actress the year after, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
there's
I have
to me the one.
No idea.
The one thing that I watch, which I always like, but I did watch that afterwards, that was on YouTube, is when they do the in memoriam thing about all the actors that have gone. I mean, I like that because there were some great ones this year. James Caan, Gina Lollobrigida, there was lots.
Yeah, I know that it was.
Welch.
Yeah, Raquel Welch.
Always brings a tear to my eye that when they do that one. I think they do that one rather well.
Yeah, it's quite moving actually when you see all this talent gone.
Yeah.
And I know that was presented by John Travolta, and because Olivia Newton-John died this year, he sort of like apparently he was quite emotional while he was speaking about it, and ended up with saying, "We remain hopelessly devoted to you," was like a sign of his book before the. Yeah. So the Oscars happened. Yeah, big deal, whatever.
Big deal.
I think it's good that if there's anything I like about it is that it raises awareness of some films I didn't know about, especially the shorts.
Yeah.
So there's the animated shorts. Like there's a film called this, and it's weird to think about. This film was nominated for an Oscar, and its title was My Year of Dicks.
Wow. Well, there you go.
It's an animated, and I was like, okay, never heard of that. I probably would never have heard of that because the short films, I think the documentaries, the short films, and the short animated films, the only place I ever hear about them is the Oscars, and so then I can go and hunt them down and find them out and stuff. That I think is good. But besides that, I think I'm a bit over the whole thing. So it's anybody else have anything to say about the Oscars?
No, I think that's pretty good.
So going back to the film I was actually trying to review,